Welcome to the Smart Marketers Academy, where we help you to build your business smart, get more clients, and make more profits. I'm Davida Yemiakale. I'm the founder and CEO of the Smart Marketers Academy. On today's program, we're looking at how to get you your first 5 clients in 30 days. And this is our Get More Clients Quick Start program, and it's our 4th module. So over the process of going through this course, we're going through a 5-step process, and we're now on step 4, and we're now on the step where we execute your warm market campaign. So there are several approaches to marketing. People approach marketing in several ways, and some people approach it as a one-off activity. Now, when people approach their marketing as a one-off activity, guess what? It doesn't simply work. It doesn't seem to work, only because marketing is not a one-off thing. What marketing is actually a series of events. You need to think of it like this. Now, when you're thinking of marketing, you need to think of the word campaign. And if you don't really know what a campaign is, we'll go into it in a bit more detail. Now, basically, a campaign is like putting out a series of marketing messages that promote a single idea. So you have an idea that you're getting out, you have a message that you want to get out, but then you have a series of marketing messages that you use to get that message out. So remember, the key word here is a series, several, not just one message, which is what most people do and say, oh, it doesn't work. Now, a campaign is an organized effort. It's organized, it's strategized, it's strategic. It's an effort aimed at influencing the decision-making process of a specific group of people. Now, when it's a focused effort, so you decide to do this and you decide to implement your campaign or execute your campaign over a defined period of time. And like you see, another key word here is influence. It's aimed at influencing people to make a decision or to take a particular action. And it's also aimed at a specific group of people. So in your case, in your business, it will be your target market, or in the case of this particular program, it's our warm market list. Now, what you decide is how many people out of this group need to hear your message. You can decide, you could say maybe a third. You want a third by the end of your campaign. You want a third of them to hear your message, to know about your product, to know about your service, to know about the benefits that you bring to the marketplace. Or you might say, I want everyone in that target group to know about what you do. So a campaign is a coordinated series of steps with the aim of creating awareness about a product or service or a business or a person. So in our case, it's probably going to be, in your case, would be a product or a service. You want to saturate the market with an awareness of your product or service. Now, you might not have thought of campaigns in these ways, but you've obviously come across other forms of campaigns, such as military campaigns. Now, a lot of people who were successful in battle actually had their campaigns carefully strategized and executed. Now, the same goes for the political arena. For instance, Obama was said to have won the election because he had a carefully planned and executed campaign. Now, in marketing or in business, you need a campaign also to win the market share that you're after. Now, when a military or a political campaign is executed, there is maybe people are bombarded with information. People, you probably have heard of propaganda. They bombard the minds of the target market with information coming from every single angle. It's carefully staged and it's carefully planned. Now, in the same with marketing, in order to raise the awareness level of your product and service in the marketplace, you need to saturate the marketplace with the good news about the products and services that you provide. So there are some keywords that I'd like you to take note of as you're thinking of executing your effective campaign. So an effective campaign works at achieving a specific goal. So you need to have a goal in mind. Later on, we'll look at our goal, which is our marketing saturation goal. We want to create an awareness, and we want it to be at a certain level. So an effective campaign works towards achieving a goal. So you need to define the goal that you want your campaign to achieve. And an effective campaign is also targeted at a group of people. It's not like you don't just shoot everywhere. It's not a scattergun approach. It's more like a missile. You target a group of people. You don't just approach everyone. And the more focused your group is, the better. Even if it's a small group, at least you can reach them. There's no point in spreading yourself too thin over a wide area. So choose a group, or choose a subset of that group, and then win that group first, win that market first before going to another one. Your campaign will be effective depending on the level of market saturation. How well can you saturate that target market with an awareness of what you do, of your products and services? Now, an effective marketing campaign is sustained. Like I said, it's not a one-off activity. It's sustained over a period of time. So you determine how long you're going for, and you sustain it. No battle was won necessarily in one day. Most battles were fought over a period of time, and maybe it was planned maybe to fight and sustain it for this period of days, and then the battle was finally won. But most of the time, we want to go in and do it for one day, then we're tired, but that's not going to help us get our business out there. That's not going to help us penetrate the market in the way that you want to, or it's not going to help you create the awareness that you need your business to have, or the awareness that your product or service deserves. Because I believe that you have something good out there. You have a good product, you have a good service, and there are people out there who are looking who have the problems that you provide the solutions for. Now, an effective campaign is there to influence. So like I said, you influence people. You're influencing people towards a goal. Ideally, you're influencing them towards the goal, or the goals that they're trying to achieve. You're helping them progress towards achieving the goals that they have in mind for themselves, or for their businesses, or for their lives. An effective campaign also creates an impact. You want to go out there and create an impact, but you will not create an impact by going out there once or twice with your message. You need to be there consistently, until you create an impression in the minds of the people that you have gone out to reach out to. So you leave an impression in their minds. You don't want to be, because out of sight is out of mind, but you don't want to be out of sight. So you're constantly there. You're on the forefront of their mind. So when they think of if people approach them with a problem for the solution that you provide, they think of you first and foremost. So you leave an impression on their minds, and anytime they think of that problem, they think of you, because you are the solution to that problem. Now, an effective campaign infects. So it's like it's a virus. You infect people with a knowledge, or a love, or an affection for your products and services. An effective campaign is one that mobilizes. So you're mobilizing people to take action. So the action could be to buy a service, or to try a taster, or to send referrals, but you're mobilizing people to do something. It could be to spread the news, spread the good news about the benefits, and the benefits that your products and services provide. And like I said, it goes viral. That means, you remember I said that within your warm market, you probably have 250 people who you can contact, and those 250 people each have another 250, and they have another 250. So as the message goes out consistently, as you sustain the going out of your message to your warm market, what happens is that it creates a ripple. It creates a ripple effect, and it creates a viral effect. Everybody gets to hear about you. So we're now going to talk quickly about the marketing saturation. Like I said, one of the things you need to do is to look at your target market and set your marketing saturation goal. Now, how many people in your marketplace are aware about your business? How many people know what you do? How many people even know that you have a business? Most people probably don't. How many people know the problems that your products or service solves? Probably very little. So what you're going to do now is to look at the level of awareness. You're going to weigh that on a scale of 1 to 10. You're measuring that on a scale of 1 to 10 and saying, yes, the level of awareness of my products and service in my marketplace is currently at a 0 or at a 1. And then the second thing you're going to have to do is to say, well, this is where I like it to be. It's currently at a 1, and I would like it to be at a 5 or at an 8 or at a 10 at the end of these 30 days. So you need to make that decision now, because the decision you make here will determine the level of your activity later on. So the next thing you're going to have to do is to plan your campaign, and we're going to I'm going to suggest that you plan this campaign and execute it as 3 mini campaigns. Now, I do have a reason for saying that, and when I'm talking about 3 mini campaigns, we're saying that the first campaign will be will be over a 10-day period. The second one will be over another 10-day period, and the third one will be over another 10-day period. So the initial contacting of the people in your market, in your warm market, or on your warm market list, or your prospect list and your referral partners list, will be done in the first 4 days. And your initial contact can be done by text messages. Like I said, it could be an email, it could be a letter, it could be a phone call, depending on the services that you provide or what the expectations within your marketplace are. So you got those 4 days. Now, as soon as you start sending information out, you'll end up getting people responding nearly instantly. And you'd find this so much so if you use text messaging. As soon as you send a text message, you'll get one coming back. Now, when I've executed this campaign, this is how it works for me. Even before the end of the 3rd day, I'm booked solid for the next 7 months. So I'll say, yes, the initial contact will be for 4 days, then the following up of your initial contacts will be the next 4 days, and then for the next 2 days you'll manage and close your leads. Now, the reason why I'm saying that we should keep this like we should have this mini campaign over the first 10 days planned in this manner is so that you can manage the work that comes in. There's no point in contacting people and then not being able to get back to them because you're overwhelmed with work, because that makes you look unprofessional. However, the first campaign is your test bed, so you can weigh things, you can see how quick people respond, and you can easily work out how you can manage things by doing it this way. Now, once you've gone through your first 10 days, you evaluate it, then see what you can take into the next campaign. So you now execute your second campaign in the same manner. Initial contact 4 days, follow up on your contact another 4 days, manage and close your leads another 2 days. Then you do the third campaign in the same way, and so on and so forth. Like I said, most people who've run this program, after running their first campaign, or after even sending their first few text messages or first few emails, they were booked for, they got their first clients, or they got their first 5 clients within that the first day. Some people get their first 5 clients. So just work out how you can manage this process so that you do not get overwhelmed and you don't start to look unprofessional. So what you're planning is 10 massive action days. So that's what you're planning for each campaign. So how many people are you going to contact a day? You need to make that decision. So you need to set your daily contact goal. Could it be 20 contacts a day? Now, since the goal, our initial goal was to have 250 names and addresses on our lists, a good goal will be to contact 25 people a day if you can manage that. But you always have to factor in the time to follow up, and this is so important. So if you cannot follow up those 25 people, it's better, to contact a few and contact the number of people that you can really follow up in actual terms. And once you've done your initial contact and you've followed up, monitor and evaluate. So prepare to execute your campaign by clearing your calendar. Schedule your campaign. So you might say, okay, I'm going to run this campaign every day for these 10 days. And I'm going to run it between 10 a.m. and 12 noon. Sometimes if it's emails you're sending, or if it's text messages, or it might be easier to reach people at that time of the day, depending on who your target market is. Or you might want to schedule some part of your campaign for the evening. Maybe it's about 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. And that might be good for following up with people who probably might be at work during the day. Get rid of all distractions and make sure that you focus, because it is in your focus is the power. The power of what we're doing comes out when you're able to focus on doing it well. So send your letter, and what you might want to do is send single letters or single emails, or you might want to do your letters in batches, but you might want to maybe personalize these letters as you go along, as you just don't want to roll the same thing out to everyone. You want to make it as personal as possible to increase your response rates. So we've come to an end of this program, the 4th module on our Get More Clients Quick Start program, where you're learning how to get your first 5 clients in 30 days. If you want to learn more about the Smart Marketers Academy, please visit us at www.thesmartmarketersacademy.com. I look forward to seeing you on Module 5.